A. Oh, what the fuck? Stupid bullshit. A. Oh, men G är så spökt. Okej. Stupid bullshit. Okay, fine. What does that sound like, huh? I can hear the noise. I can literally hear the noise. Weird. Looks like it doesn't actually listen to this satire. And now you drop. What does it sound like when I speak quietly? What does it sound like when I speak quietly? What does it sound like when I speak quietly? What does it sound like when I speak really quietly? What does it sound like when I speak really quietly? Oh, there you go. Okay, so it. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it disappears when That's what you mean. That's what you were talking about. So stupid. What does it sound like when I'm talking really quietly? What does it sound like when I'm talking really quietly? What does it sound like when I'm... Just put up with the fucking noise. Just put up with the fucking noise. Just put up with the fucking noise. It's either have your voice disappear or... Shut up! It's either... Shut up. Okay, no, it bothers me. It bothers me. It fucking bothers me. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, what's that gonna work? Why is it so... Oh. Right, you're here, okay. Where were we? Coffee shop? Yeah, that's right. In your local coffee shop, a pretty blonde lady is sitting and reading. Can you make herself more interesting than the book? And get her number. Goalless phone number. Right. Are you sure this is a coffee shop? It looks like someone's house. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I can see other chairs. Ask if someone is using that chair, then sit with her. Cheeky. Stay standing and ask what she's reading. Ask her opinion. Oh my god, I forgot how difficult this is. Ask weird Belgian houses, yeah. Ask her opinion of what to get as a present for your female friend. Okay, look. I know this is something we learned, but I don't know if you want me to apply it here, or if it's inappropriate or something. But if you sit down as you ask, isn't that rude? You should ask if... Okay, so this is cheeky, so it's not that. And it's not that, because you can't just sit down as you ask. Be as possible. Accuse her of pretending to read while she is really hunting for men. What? Tell her you've read that book, and that he dies in the end. Yeah, okay, but is it true? Because if it's a joke, I'd say he is pretty good. But if it's not a joke, then you're just an asshole. Okay, well, it's probably true, so I guess B.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka.
What the fuck's Kafka?
This philosophy, right?
Oh, that's why
There's some
I haven't heard about it.
philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafka-esque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice.
She's stupid.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna?
Nice to meet you.
This is not great. Not
What?
engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
It's cut off before he even finished talking, and you're looming over her. That was stupid. Okay, yeah. Wow, I thought I made a genuinely good decision. Clearly not. You're on it again, Richard. Ask if she minds if you join her for a few minutes. Ask what else she does apart from reading. Well, she's reading, I mean... Oh, Richard. You've taught me so many things, but it looks like I haven't learned anything. Well, if there's anything you told me is that... it's probably B. A seems rude.
And what do you do apart from reading?
Oh, I have a job. I work
Oh, there we go, there we
at
go.
university.
Oh, cool. Nice. Well, it's interesting. It's good to see, you know, girl reading because most people are on phones and stuff, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is weird, this is weird. Yeah.
People do.
Oh my god, you're so awkward.
I'm
Stop.
just here, you know, I thought I'd have a coffee. And I thought
I'm sorry
Richard.
to cut you off. I actually have
Richard.
to finish.
Oh my god, Richard.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm
Oh.
sorry about it. Well, it was very nice to meet
It
you.
was nice to meet you too.
Cool. See you. Bye.
Fuck.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck.
Okay, you blew it, but hopefully you'll get another chance.
Well, I will. It's your fucking game. What do you mean, hopefully? You made the fucking game. You're the one who's giving me chances. Yeah, you meant in real life. Well, who knows? Why do you have to be so persuasive? Is that what makes me a soy boy? Are you supposed to just be like, oh, hey girl, and grab like a chair and sit next to her, and like, be all intrusive and...
So do you mind if I join you for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool.
She's reading! I would never do that!
So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise
Why?
you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So,
Oh.
well done for choosing that. It's the right option.
But she's reading! She said she had to finish it by someday. Why not leave her the fuck alone and talk some other time? Why are you still standing there? I thought you sat down! Why are you still standing up? Fucking idiot. Find out about her. Well... yeah, I mean, isn't that like the whole goal? It's a bit generic. Use books as a way to show off. Richard, I doubt everything I've ever known because of your goddamn game. Say that her hair is kind of nice and transition to inviting her back to your house. No. Even by Richard's standards, that has to be too intrusive. Ask whether she comes here often. That is too old. That is not gonna work. Find out about her is the most reasonable generic answer out of all these, so A.
And you normally read philosophy?
There you go,
no.
there you go.
I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm
Are
not
you
a huge
stupid?
Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
He's from Czech Republic. Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know, actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
fiction, non-fiction?
fiction and like 20th century American lit,
Okay. Who's that, Mark Twain or something?
like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A Day
nice.
No Pigs Would Die.
Richard, you clearly don't know anything about books.
Or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh, he was right.
Nice one.
Yeah. What do you read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like
Oh.
business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian
Ooh.
classics, such as
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's great.
Oh,
writer.
Tolstoy.
And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
yeah.
it's still very cool.
That reminds me.
Bulgakov.
Yeah, Master Margarita
Yeah,
and stuff.
like
Yeah,
Bulgakov.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I like Russian lit.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Oh, lit means literature.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible, because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Yeah, how, Richard?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere.
Oh, so you're fucking lazy. Is that what it
Like
is?
internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever, so
Right.
I'm kind of free. And
Yeah.
then
That's really weird, Richard.
I'm lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's
How much do you earn doing that stupid shit?
Not at work. No.
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess that she teaches sex ed. I almost accidentally clicked. No. Say you didn't go to university and that it's a waste of time. Okay, look, it can only be C. Find out whether she loves her job or is doing it just for money. Well, what are those pictures of Richard? Oh, French school caught photoshopping diversity into promotional material. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's awful. I almost clicked A again. God damn it, a C.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school.
Right.
In secondary school, I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a
Oh.
good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely.
I need to
And,
be a
looking back
teacher.
And thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
Richard, you're too vocal. She just said thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead...
Richard, the other two were literally...
Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of a lot...
Oh my god, I'm really not interested.
For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values,
Boring.
which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
All the stuff that's not being respected anymore, huh?
For example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future.
Richard! What? Are you stupid?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
What are you go blabbing on about Back to the Future? Even I realize that's a very far cry from what she was talking about. Richard, really? You're a master in seduction maybe, but you need to work on your IQ, Jesus Christ. Okay, no. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Ask what exactly that is, suggesting it's about inventing donuts and burgers. Challenge her to explain why this is important. No, that's not that. Make her feel good about her job. That might be too, you know, what's the word? A sounds like a joke. It's gotta be the joke. It's always the joke. If you challenge her, it might come across as if you don't trust that. As if you think it's not important. It's gotta be A. A is a joke. It has to be a joke.
The thing is, I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't know, it's strange that there's even a subject about it, because American culture, can you teach that in, like, I don't know, half a day or something?
American culture.
Like, you invented, what, a burger and a donut, and...
The internet.
That was in Europe.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was some
No, it was-
Norwegian
it
dude
was
or
the
English
Navy.
guy, probably.
No.
Pretty sure.
I'm sure you're wrong.
I'm going to check that using...
ahead.
The army... Oh
We
my
use it
god.
in Europe.
Richard.
Google.
Google was from Stanford University, yeah. That was well done. You made a page with a box and you can search. So but that's not really culture, that's technology.
Okay, fair enough. No, we do have a pretty, I would say we have a rich culture. There's a lot of different cultures that have influenced us.
Who was American?
Yeah, and look at where you're standing now, huh?
American?
Well, you're being a little Eurocentric right now.
Who was American? Let me think. Charles Dickens, Shakespeare? They're American. Who else?
Charles Dickens is really overrated, frankly.
Very overrated, yeah.
Richard, what are you doing?
But who, like, what culture, America? I don't know, I'm drawing a blank, basically.
Like you can't think of any American authors.
Well, I can. What's that Grapes of Wrath guy? What's it? George
Steinbeck.
Steinbeck, yeah. He wrote 2 mediocre books. But, I mean, of course there's writers.
Yeah.
But
I mean, why is culture only encompassed within classic art?
you tell me, but it is.
I disagree. I don't think it is. I think that's a very English perspective.
I'm not saying what you teach is useless. It's just maybe you could.
What? Richard! Richard! This is not your choice!
No.
This is not my choice!
It's pretty valuable.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that people don't
better-
say offensive things to Americans like this.
Okay, well,
they
I mean, you'll
understand.
tell me more and I'll get to know. Maybe you'll teach me, but I mean, I do like donuts, so that's one thing.
Richard, you're a fucking idiot!
We've done that.
Big win there, so that's good.
Yeah. I'll tell them you said so.
Although if done kind of playfully, it might be okay. It's probably not the best time to be insulting and teasing, so not the best option.
I really enjoy my job, but there's this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Richard, you didn't listen. You were looking at the girl. and she kept talking when she... Listen, if you're in a conversation with someone and you notice that the person is somehow distracted, you shut the fuck up, okay? Why does she keep talking when she can clearly see that Richard is looking at another girl that is trying to be friendly, and she just keeps on talking about her students copying, and nobody fucking cares. Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, let Richard do his thing, and then you can keep talking. What are you doing? Say it must be annoying and tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance. Tell her that if she has a colleague she doesn't like, she can ignore them. Be general and vague because you didn't listen. Be honest and say that you were distracted by a girl. Wait, distracted by a girl! Be honest and say you were distracted by a girl. Oh, B is terrible advice. A, okay, come on, Richard, please. A has to be right in this case. Please. Being honest, I mean, sure, but what would she think when you're being distracted by another girl? You're just trying to be nice, okay? And she should understand that. See, well, I listened. Ignoring is bad advice. It's A.
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough like papers for the students and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I guess you can ask for more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying.
Well done, you weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by. And
Yeah, because I'm gay!
You know, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention and getting the right response.
So you got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
She loves dogs.
Travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these
All
last
the
couple
girls
years,
fucking like
especially.
dogs.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland,
All these countries,
Lithuania,
but I don't know that.
Latvia.
She's still
All
going!
of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And
Oh, he knows his
what's the
countries.
absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see, where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's...
What is it with you and your American
I can't
obsession?
do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna throw myself off the cliff because people like you exist. Okay, tell her about your experiences in Grand Canyon. But hang on, but she's telling me to go there, and I just said like, yeah, I should. But if you've already been, then wouldn't you say that like almost right away? I'm just bad at listening. Say that you've never been. Wait, what is it, Richard? Richard! A implies that I've been in Grand Canyon. B implies that I have never been, but I would like to go. C implies that I have been there. Oh my god, Richard. Okay, hang on. Elaborate on what she particularly liked. She might enjoy that. Tell her your favorite trip was to Thailand. And the details of the sexual experience you had there? No. So... I don't think it's A. I don't know why, it just gives me a bad feeling. B. I've never been. I would like to go. Okay. Everything aside, Richard, how can you go wrong with saying, "Oh, I've never been, but I'd like to go"? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? If I click B, nothing's gonna go bad. If she has to talk about what she liked. No. What is it? B or D? B or D? Tell me, Richard. If she elaborates, is that wrong? We're drifting off. We're drifting off the subject. I want to get laid. No, wait, no, sorry. I want to get her phone number. So, B.
Grand Canyon, yeah, I've never been there, but I'd like to go. Maybe.
There you go.
Go to, what's a good trip? Go to New York, go to LA, San Francisco, Vegas.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
It's over there. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in that region. Then go down there, hang out.
Richard, you're making yourself look really stupid.
I think 2 days. You could do it in a day, or 2 days would be better, but one day you could do that, yeah.
I always wanted to go since I saw Superman 2, when they go down on he goes down on the donkey because he's too scared to go on the flying things, and then Superman comes and they have their base in the Grand Canyon. So it was, when I was a kid, it was good. I always wanted to go. You should watch it, Superman. Classic.
Oh, okay. If it's got
She hasn't seen Superman!
This is coming back to you, relating everything to yourself. It's not the best answer.
Richard!
You can keep the conversation focused on her at this point. Oh, should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
Fuck. What's happening? Oh, okay. More importantly, why is my back wet all the time? Does this game just make me sweat like crazy? Am I nervous? Hold eye contact and wait for her to speak. This is wrong. It's not A, it's too awkward. Break eye contact and look around the venue. No, wait. Wait, we have to keep eye contact. Engage!
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Well, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a coffee there, and I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me.
Oh,
so
there we go. Good.
I've had enough, so I'm good.
Yeah, you got him, Richard.
Correct. Now, most guys can't.
Yeah.
So it's very cool. Makes you look very confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right?
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something I try to do whenever I can.
Nice.
She's a volley girl.
I had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
in a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder.
It's gonna do that with your dick.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Oh, she studies Russian. Tell her it's stupid and Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots. I mean, it's not wrong. Oh, but then she's gonna blabber on about the old culture and how they have a beautiful culture and stuff like that. She's that kind of girl, right? So, compliment her on choosing a tough language. Again, that is just no. You're making her look stupid. I mean, you're making it sound like you think she's stupid. Tell her you failed miserably with languages at school. Show off by telling her all about all the languages. Oh, but Richard, what is it? You cannot fail at languages in school and also speak a lot of languages. Like, am I determining Richard's abilities? I thought I was just choosing an answer. If I pick this, Richard is stupid. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank. Legally, you can only learn languages in school. Oh, so that's it. You can learn them outside of school. I want to show off, but I don't know if it's the right thing to do. Wait, I want to show off because I am guessing 80% that Richard is going to speak French, and it's going to be absolutely terrible. Okay, watch.
Русский?
Oh, well, we're talking about Russian, so he's speaking Russian.
Очень хорошо, конечно.
Откуда ты знаешь?
Просто. I speak many languages as well, not only Russian. 我会说一点中文, Chinese.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, this is good.
漂亮.
I'm impressing her.
What else do I speak? Japanese. 私は日本語.
Oh no, it's a weeaboo!
Japanese. 素晴らしい.
Subarashi!
Arabic. Assalamu alaikum, habibi. Yeah. This. German,
I could make a joke about Arabic, but I'm not going to do it.
Quite good German. Been a while. Schnell, los.
Schnell.
Like this. Hablo español.
Hablo.
Yeah. Habla is girl. Hablo, man. Italiano. Hey,
wait, Richard, you're still going. I thought you were going to show like 4 languages. What are you doing?
No. But I speak those as well. But
cool.
Basically, I speak most languages.
Richard.
Like this tribe in the Amazon, and they don't.
Richard, no.
With clicks and
well, when I click the answer, this is not what I expect.
Otherwise, pretty much every language.
Richard, stop!
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop!
If you like languages, then.
Richard.
You're the hot ticket.
Richard. Richard.
And many other things.
Richard, stop! Richard, stop!
Okay, cool. That's nice, but again, it's always better to keep the conversation focused on her. It's an interesting subject, right? There's a lot to say about it. She's got a lot of feelings, a lot of things that she could tell you about it. Why not use that as an opportunity to connect rather than talking about yourself now? You could wait until she actually asks you, which she logically might if you give her the chance.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and
nobody cares.
Accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still?
Nobody cares.
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
Nobody fucking cares, Richard. You're complaining about him showing off when it said show off in the option. Yeah, but he's going overboard with it. I thought he would like give like 4 examples or something, but he drags on, and then he doesn't show off properly. He only uses cuss words, and then he says like, oh, I also have other things I'm good about, and you need to be, you need to come to me if you want languages and shit like that. He was showing off much more than I expected he would when I clicked the option. Okay? I knew it probably wasn't the right choice, but he did a lot worse than I thought he would do. As if to punish me for my decision. You're in fairy. Oh fuck. You like my British accent, don't you? Tell her how girls go crazy about your British accent. And you get laid everywhere. Or talk about how foreigners perceive English people and ask about how people react to her as an American. That one sounds interesting.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak.
Oh, good one. Good one.
English, because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and in some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, so their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and America.
Like me.
But I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you.
They're fat and stupid.
Individually and not.
That's good, right?
Put on a bunch of,
we're lucky. We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and
Oh.
it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god, this one is difficult. I'm gonna get a fake number. Okay. A is not an option. Say that you think she is incredibly beautiful and that you want to take her on a date. I mean, that's what I would do. Or ask her what she likes to do in her free time. I mean, you guys are so boring. Haven't we talked enough already? Like, we've been at this, wasting her time. I think we should try and just get a date set, because, you know, she's at a coffee shop, she's trying to do something. It's not going to be B, is it? Right?
Well, listen, I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think...
Yeah, okay, good. He's being careful.
I want to take you on a very romantic date. Dinner,
Oh.
candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately, I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Oh!
Room... Is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, you know, trial date?
Richard, stop trying!
No, I don't think so.
Kitchen?
I'm pretty serious about it.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It's great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go for... No, it was okay. Alright.
Richard, you fucking idiot.
It's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work.
What? Oh, that's why it didn't work. It's not because she's already seeing someone and it's pretty serious. What if I'm not direct, she's just magically either not going to be seeing someone? Is that how girls work? Is the whole serious thing just going to be blown off? Oh, what are you talking about, Richard? If it is this way, it's this way. Okay, fine. Ask her what she likes to do in her free
What I
time.
like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening, because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
It's healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha,
Shisha?
hookah,
Shisha,
cocktails,
vodka.
and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest the date from there and take the number.
And do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities.
Oh,
I
she's
like
one of
hiking
those
and I
kind of
love
people.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes
Fishing?
fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
A girl who likes fishing!
Interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know. Walking in parks or, hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
You like bicycles? Wow, good
Else
job.
we
You're
could do.
fucking human.
Take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Cool.
Oh my god. Okay, when you said every time I heard you say Richard, I think of you saying Tom/Diggly. Does that mean that every time I say Richard, you think I'm referring to myself? Or you understand? You know. Yeah. I don't actually understand what you mean. Without you knowing. Without you knowing? The guy is called Richard, right? I don't know what your problem is. Yes, but... Oh, blame him! When you don't understand. Well... Well, yeah, that's kind of the whole point when I say Richard. Why, you know? I'm trying to have a conversation with Richard, okay? Right, so we just talked about free time. She said some stuff about bicycles and hiking and liking nature. Ask her plans for the coming week. Touch her face. Oh my... Another psychological test? Richard, what are you doing? You're just going around meeting girls and submitting them to your evil tests or something. We've already come across 3, I think. Or at least 2, and like 1 that you reused. What kind of person are you? Eat, lag, and laggy are also censored words in BF6. BF5. Why would eat be censored? DLC is banned, but not free DLC. What the fuck? Hang on, I'm in a bit of a... Okay, wait, hang on. It's not touch her face. Her plans can be interesting. But Richard. Knowing you want to submit her to one of your tests again, huh? And you're making it all mysterious, so people are going to click it because they don't know what it is, and you want to know what it is. So all of this is garbage. It's...
Are you interested in psychology? Have you ever done this psychology test called the Cube?
No, she hasn't.
Interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape. Anything.
And there's strawberries!
And in that landscape,
there's a cube
somewhere. And describe to me what the cube looks like.
Oh.
Okay, it's silver.
Oh, that's very basic. That's also very basic.
It's small, like the size of a die.
Okay. Cool.
Small cube.
And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Ladder?
Okay, it's green.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big.
Ooh.
And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing. It's a paint.
Okay.
And
What's the paint? Read a horse.
it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And
how many meters is
there
that?
are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse.
Oh.
The horse is eating the flowers.
Oh, fucking horse.
Interesting. And the final thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you something about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself.
Oh.
And if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh.
it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special.
I'm not coming.
A little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man. So it was quite good that he's healthy and looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, but he's not like an...
The man is eating the children.
Right? But a bit strange that he's eating them.
Yes.
So I don't know what to think about that. Okay. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm, and it's in the distance. Some people have the storm overhead, and it just means that they've always got problems, or at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So, does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's very cool.
This is quite interesting. It's
what? I overthought what?
Game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like, the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. If you like some tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option.
I thought you liked your psychological tests. You can't put something mysterious and not expect me to click it. Fine. Okay. Suggest meeting for a drink and take her number. I don't know about that one. Say you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom. No, that's not it. Suggest going hiking together sometime and take her number. Hiking together. Take her number and say you'll be in touch. Okay. So we're taking her number apparently, because A, C, and D are the only viable options that aren't, extreme like B. But then it's one of these three options, and D doesn't really say anything extra, so it's also not D, so it's A or C. It's suggest meeting for a drink and take her number, or suggest going hiking together sometime and take her number. Now, you tell me, why is there a choice between the two? What is the difference between going for a drink and going hiking together? I mean, she likes moving, but maybe she doesn't want to be that personal yet that she's gotta hike together with you. But going for a drink, you're already at a coffee shop. It's not gonna change anything. Going for a drink is almost like your current situation. It's nothing different. So the only option is hiking. Right, okay. Probably wrong, Richard, right?
So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something.
She's gonna give you a fake number. She's gonna give you a fake number.
Thanks.
Gonna give you a fake number.
Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something
Richard!
that you both like, and then suggest doing that as the reason to see each other again. It's way better than just saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, I know, that sounds reasonable. I guess that makes sense for once. I'm gonna do better in the next chapter. Okay, so, say goodbye, be warm, and say how nice it was to meet her. It's definitely A. B. Quite coldly say goodbye, that you'll be in touch. Give her a long, lingering handshake. Be professional. A goodbye hug, then go in for the kiss. Yeah, go in for it. Oh, I want to click that one, but let's do A.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
oops, you know,
What?
ends, but
Richard!
a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her
You're
mind.
calling me a wussy again? Richard!
This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of...
Shut up, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear you. I've already seen that picture like a million times, by the way. I think that's really old, probably. Oh wait, no, Washington Monument! That's new. Okay. I didn't even know it is. No, I swear. You've been friends for years, but you want something more. Can you turn things romantic without destroying the friendship? The goal is sex! Now we're talking, let's play. What's happening? What's he doing? Ew! Richard! Disgusting! What the fuck is happening? Richard! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh, Richard! Oh.
Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you.
How can you talk to her when you've done that?
Point, but
Yeah.
very, very well now. Have some more time.
What have you got going on at the moment?
Actually, I'm gonna sign up for some designer courses.
You can barely talk. Designer courses. I'm gonna sign up.
I'm very excited about that.
Very cool. What else?
Nothing, not much. Enjoying nice weather. Just very happy. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm not that busy. Kind of relaxed, enjoying life.
Oh, 15 minutes? I'll pause the game and watch some Full Metal Alchemist while you're gone. Tell me when you're back. I still have it open even. Better pause the stream or I'm gonna get banned.